first
Right.
read one of these.
Okay, so we'll just start our knees right under our hips, and our legs under our shoulders. And then all I want you to do is sit back and then walk the hands out. So you get into this big child's pose. Oh my God.
Yes.
I worked our upper back so much.
That's what it-
Yeah. So, which is good. I want to. So then starting with the lowest part of your belly, start to tap the tailbone. Start to roll up all through the spine, kind of like a wave, and then shift forward over the wrist, the shoulders. So you can stay really light in your knees. Now tuck at the chin, the chest, start to press away from the floor, so you're rolling up through that middle back, and then down. We're going to go 3 more of those. Okay? Tucking the tailbone first, then rolling up, kind of like that big wave. Lift the chin, reach over, shoulders fall down, tuck the chin, press away, squeeze the glutes and tuck as you roll. And starting with the tailbone, weight it to the floor by pulling your low belly, and try to get into that low back. Tension inside our neck. And then that's a big tuck, that stretch of the back side. And then press down into the hands, pull yourself back, pull up back.
Yeah.
And then come up to your knees
Never
and
know.
correct your quadruped. So wrists are going to come under it, and they can go a little bit at elbows out if you want. So we're going to work on this cat-cow and then really focusing on it. It's so good if you do it right. So if you tuck your chin and then pull your pelvis toward the forehead, push into the hands. Now pull up the center of the belly. The ribs are pulling back, and then flatten it out. Lift the chin, the tailbone. Press into the hands, pull the shoulders down. You should feel that upper back stretch, and then up. Curl, press away. Really rounding through that upper kind of back bend of shoulders. And I like that little pop.
Yeah.
Like when you really concentrate on, wait a minute, what am I not connected with? So press in to the hands, pull the pubic bone to the forehead, and then press, pull the ribs up, suck it up. And
When it goes slow,
you want to feel like
The spine.
everything kind of just round a little deeper. So I'm going to take my right hand to the right side of the mat. I'm going to stack my left hand on top. I'm going to sink my tailbone down toward my heels. Now I'm going to pull on my hand and pull my right side down. So my right hand is bottom. I want you to press that right shoulder down. And then trying to reach that left hand farther and get that side stretch up the left side. Really push into it. And then coming back to center with the hands and stacking your right hand on top of left hand. We're all the way to the left side. This side stretches better. Pull into those hands as you pull the hips out, rounding kind of that outer side, but curling the other and pressing the shoulders down. Flat stretch.
And it's popping.
Yeah, me too. What's up? Okay, I'm just making you go one more time to the other side.
Okay, do my pop, pop.
Well, good. Maybe.
Okay, walk it out.
Yeah. So pulling into those hands, really trying to press down, kind of a press and a pull. And then walk over the other way. Yeah, it was. She looks good.
I have never been in her house.
You know what? Me either. She didn't take the lead.
Oh,
No. And
how'd you
on
like the park?
the center.
Yeah.
Roll it up. Oy. Okay, we're going to come down to it. Actually, we're going to walk ourselves up to a standing position. So take your hands in front of the toes. Before we come and roll up, we're going to do that hamstring stretch. So you'll stretch your knees, tuck your forehead toward the knee, and just kind of work through. If you're tight right now, like I am, we're just going to go slow. Let your head hang. Let the neck relax. Let the shoulders relax. And now we'll bend into the knees. It doesn't have to be deep. Try to sit the tailbone down toward the floor. Pull the shoulders down out of the ears. Try to get that length in the neck. And then tuck the chin, forehead to the knees. I know you're flexy, so let yourself hang as deep toward those knees. And then nice and slow, you're gonna pull that lowest part of the belly in, almost like you're tucking. And we're gonna round and roll ourselves up, nice and slow. The head stretch, bring the arms up, or sorry, the neck stretch.
Ugh.
And then roll, press the hands down. Bring the hands to the front of the thighs, not a lot of push, but we're just gonna roll down. I do have balance for you today.
Oh, yeah.
I know, it's that last thing I can't ever seem to get in. Okay, so while we're here and we're kind of rolled down and our hands are on the floor, let's walk our hands out to the outside of the right foot, bend into that right knee, and send that left hip up to the ceiling. Let your head relax, hands are on the floor or the ankle or the calf, whatever feels good. And then come back to center, straightening up that right knee, walk out to the left, bend the left knee, press that hip. And then come back to center. Now our spine should be a little more kind of slinkier.
Yeah.
Hamstrings are not so tight, hopefully. Suck the belly up, pull the ribs up. We'll bend in the knees if you need to and roll up. All right, so we're going to take our, yeah, right? Lengthen your spine, hopefully. Okay, so we're going to take our band around both feet, and we're just rolling down with it there, not for ab work, but just to get to the core. So we'll extend the legs long. We'll sit up nice and high. Got the shoulders down, and tension on the band is up to you. We're going to roll ourselves down. All the proper muscles engaged, come down to the floor. With the pull on that band, you should feel those shoulders come down, open them up. We're going to bring the knees to a tabletop. We'll extend them up to the ceiling. So I want you to really have tension on the band, and I don't want you to bring the toes over toward the forehead. So we're going to try to stay parallel right up to the floor. So we'll bend the feet or bend the knees on a 4 count. So you're going to inhale 2, 3, 4 as you flex the ankles, and then press up on a 1 with a point. So point, yes. And you can point to the ball of the foot too with the toes curled.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. And now as you lower or bend, it's a 4 count with a flex and a press up on 1. So we're trying to keep our tailbone down just like we did on the reformer, and press. And inhale 2, 3, 4, and press up on 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, press and pull your belly. So you'll feel your quads working, maybe calves too, but
Yeah.
mostly ankles. That's what I want. Yeah, the way to feel that. And also the legs are trying to move kind of as if they're mirroring each other, which is kind of hard. Let's go for it. 2, 3, 4, and press. And 2, 3, 4, and press. Waking up my legs for sure.
Yes.
2, 3, 4, and press. And here's your last 1, 2, 3, 4, and press. We're going to connect the heels to the same. Okay, so now we're external. It's going to readjust. So keeping the toes open is really hard in this position. The band wants to bring them together. So you're pressing out forward on that pinky toe. So you're going to bend, keeping the heels together into that kind of froggy, and then press. In 2, 3, 4, and press up on 1. This is good work.
Where my ankles?
Yeah, press. Especially if you saw your podiatrist, right? What did they say?
Well, you know what? I'm not
Anything
even
good?
going
Oh, gosh. So sad. You know, and they can find something wrong whether you're working on it or not.
You want to stick you in therapy.
Yes,
I don't want to
always.
go to therapy.
And we're gonna do the same thing we do here.
Exactly.
In
So
and
I'm
correct.
happy to do it.
Yeah. And that big flex and then that big point, and let's go for 2, 3, 4. And 2, 3, 4, and press. Good. And bend those knees. And let's take the strap off for just a second. Oh, I feel it in my ankles. So roll out your ankles. That was good.
Well, when I get that strong for me,
Yeah.
that's when I can start having some better.
Yes.
My feet
Yeah.
and my ankles.
Yeah, yeah,
I
you
don't
have to find that, yes, yeah. All right, well, you're gonna do some glutes, so we are going to do them with our band, and always I'm gonna roll myself up, but not very gracefully that time. I should have. And I'm gonna come onto my knees. So you can, put that mat or roll up the mat. And then we're gonna try to take a loop in the band. Okay, and you're gonna put that loop around your foot. So I know it's terrible, but once you get there, you'll get it. It'll be fine. Okay, so try to hook it like a foot strap around my socks are so sticky. Look, maybe the best way right here is to just really lay it, grab the ends of the strap, and then you're gonna take those strap ends and place it under your one hand. So for me, it's easier to make a knuckle with that hand. There you go. There you go.
Right.
Yeah. So funny. All right, so our shoulders are gonna stay. So again, the tightness of the band is up to you, so you can choke up as much as you want. All right, I'm on my knuckles. I'm gonna try to keep my shoulders square over with the floor and over my wrist. I'm going to extend that left leg, kind of covering and bend and coming. So here's where you adjust how tight you want it. So we want to make sure that our hips stay level and that we're squeezing the proper muscles. You want to find the hamstrings, the glutes. Okay? You want your belly tight and your neck long and your ears away from the shoulders. So pull your shoulders down, lengthen the spine. I always try to envision looking over the edge of the mat. That helps me keep my neck like a turtle.
Yeah.
I always think of the turtle in my backyard. When he eats, he sticks his head out. And go for 5. And squeeze that glute in that hamstring. And here's 4. And 3. This is really good work. And keep your belly tight. 2. And hold it out on 1. We did this by the way you springs last week. So tap the toe down to the floor. Now lift, but don't let that low back arch. Tap it down and lift. Tap, lift, tap, lift. 4, 3,
Right to the
2. I know.
Great.
And 1 and pause. Bring the knee in. We're going to stay on this side. We're going to come down. So I'm on my left strap. I'm going to bend my right elbow. You're going to bend your left. You're going to come down like that. Same holding. Adjust for your wrist if it's not comfortable. Now we're going external. So the knee will be on top. Yep, just like that. So we're going to go for an extension and a point, and you may be kind of leaning over to the right. That's fine. Extend away, toes out, bend, come in. So try to keep the strap below. Yep, there you go. And press. So we're getting more glute medius. You want to keep that pelvis still and the belly tight. And try not to lean forward like I was just doing. And press. And you can put that press out with the kind of a point of the ankle, and you're doing it perfect. Belly is pulling in. Forward. Yeah, good. There you go. I know. I try to set it up like that. And here's 2. Oops. And last one, hold it here. Pulse it up. Try not to swing the hips. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bend and come in. Oh, that was a lot. I'm going to flip
So
around.
for
and
me,
do it too.
It's where the ankle like
Yes,
this.
yes. Keeping the knee up.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
that would be better. Okay, so now we've got 1 foot in. Let's take the other foot right in. Easier. And I'm going to flip around, and you can do that too if you want. Change, maybe face head that way and just flip forward. Wherever you can see yourself.
Right there.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So palm of the hand holding on that strap or the knuckle. I'm starting there, but once I get going, it'll be different. Okay. So little kind of top of the pelvis. Pull the belly in, lengthen the neck. Lift up that right knee. Or knee that's got the strap. Press out. And then come in. So now my strap goes out and on the outside of my leg. And we're trying to kind of keep that parallel toe down position. Hips are still. And kind of skimming right over the top of the floor. And slow. Better already.
I know, it's always like
I was
For me.
really stiff this morning. And like, just thinking, oh man, get to working out and it feels so much better. But I always dread it at first, like, oh my
It's so
God,
nice.
am I gonna make it?
Uh-huh.
Just stop thinking about it, because once I get going, I'm fine. Go for 5. And 4. And 3. Belly is tight. And 2. And 1. Hold it here. Lift. Lower. Lift. So I heard something about the surges today, that they're thinking they have come from all the sporting events.
Well, they
In
were all
LA.
there. They were
How-
all,
How's that make you feel?
I'm glad I didn't go.
Yeah.
My
4.
girlfriend, they got tested.
3. Wow.
There's millions.
2. 1. Bend that knee. Bring it in. Holy monkey. All right. Okay, so now I'm coming down to my other elbow on my forearm just to kind of get that hip opening. And the knee will come above the band. And we're going for that external glute medius. So press out straight. Inhale, come in. Hips are still, but they're open. Good. And press. I try to stay off some of the other things we worked this week. This is crazy.
I love it.
I know, me too. So simple with just one band. Number
And
3.
Weights wouldn't even do this.
No. And 2. And 1. And go one more for good luck and pause here. And lift, lower, lift, lower. Outer glute, lift, lower, lift. Let's go for 3. And 2. And 1. And bend. And let's stretch. Take that band off. Woo. That's good. All right. Well, that was good for me.
Yeah, me
Good for
too.
you. Good. Okay. That's all that matters. All right. I'm going to cross my legs today. I don't feel like doing that before. I'm going to sit up tall. Try to keep my sitting bones connected to start. I'm going to let my head fall chin to chest and just start to roll down, just like we're doing a standing roll down. And then I'm going to walk my hands out. Send those sitting bones out behind me. Really try to get length in my spine. And then drop my chest. It was sore already.
But see, that's it. Stretches all the
It does. Try to relax. Relax the head, spine, try to focus on just that. Oh, and I'm so crooked today. Wow. And then you can lift up those elbows, walk the hands back, keep that head just falling forward, and then rebuild the spine and start to bring the crown of the head up and switch sides.
I know why it hurt. I know, I was gonna say, I was in the mirror,
You're
I'm thinking,
like
is that me or
twins.
you?
Twins with me.
Everybody said, "What?"
That's funny. So
I know.
head, fall, round the spine, down and walk. And dropping the chest over. Let your head fall. And just release. That is really painful. I did not notice that.
I did when I was in the mirror, I'm thinking,
Okay, lift the elbow and walk. Arms, okay, so we'll go light on the arms and decide how much we want to do.
just do what you do.
Okay, okay. I know, usually working out the sore muscles makes it go away.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure.
So I
Okay.
jumped on the roller before I came over there, and I rolled lengthwise.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
over.
oh,
So I just
oh,
rolled this.
oh,
way.
yeah.
I can stretch.
Oh, you have a small roller. Okay.
Mhm.
All right, so I'm gonna start with a V and we're gonna do a stretch real quick, but we're gonna take the band in our hands, okay? So almost opening up the band as wide as, or arms as wide as the legs, okay? So we're just going to hinge forward, reach, now curl the spine lower, but keep those arms reaching over the toes. Now, you're gonna sweep those arms as far away as you can as you lengthen and stretch out the spine and come up with a flat back. So now arms come down. You're going to curl forward, reach over the toes with the band. So you're kind of in this curl, pull the band apart just a little bit, lengthen the spine, come up with a flat back. So we're getting the low back here. Those extensor muscles that might feel a little bit reaching over the toes, lifting the chin, coming up. We'll go one more like that. Okay. So start nice and tall, sitting bones. Round through the spine as you kind of skim the band over the top of the legs. You're going to curl, flatten it out, come up and hold it here. So pull your shoulders down. You're going to press back from the upper back, lifting from the ribs, lifting from the pelvis. Keep the pull on that band, and we'll go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower the arms down. So you should feel a little bit more. Okay. All right,
This
so we're
is
gonna
gone.
go. Yeah, that might be gone, so you released a little bit, maybe. Okay, so we're gonna take the band. This will feel good. So that work is kind of more back work and arm, shoulder work. So we're gonna go work on some stretching. This is funny because this is reminiscent of days at other studio. I was thinking this morning, this is stuff we did so much.
Oh.
Okay, so you're gonna start with your palms down and you'll adjust the tension as you move. So all I want you to do here is draw the elbows alongside the rib cage as you rotate the palms up. Pull those elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then reach the arms to the toes, rotate palms down, and bring them back. So we're trying to keep a nice flat back. We're trying to use our shoulder blades to pinch together in the back and pull our arms farther. So I want you to try to get those elbows as far back as you can, but pull them down, pull the shoulders down. Good. And there we go. And we're going to go 2 more like this, and then we're going to add that upper back extension. So we'll go to our last one, elbow pulls. Now, if you think about this extension, I don't want you to arch the low back. As you draw the elbows, palms rotate up. You lift from the chest, lengthen the spine, lift the chin tiny bit, and then reach forward. Okay. Rotate palms, pull the elbows, lift from that chest, pull the elbows back deeper, and come forward with over 3. This is all upper back extension. So if you're feeling it right, it's between the shoulder blades, no arching in the back, lifting the collarbone, widening the shoulders. And 2. Try to keep those ribs together. Last one. Lift and coming into the foot right foot forward, pull tight your head fall. Release tension. We're going to go one more set of those with our elbows wide. So the only thing here that's so hard is the keeping the wrist strong and straight. So we want to make sure we do that. So we'll start same position with the arms, but now as we draw back, we won't rotate. All you're doing is drawing the elbows to the side, keeping the wrist straight. Perfect. And inhale, bring it back. So again, focusing on upper back, shoulder blades coming together, kind of sliding around the back of the rib cage on an exhale. And think of lengthening the spine as you draw.
I was gonna say, yeah.
She's so funny. She keeps telling me she wants.
I'm here by myself on Wednesday.
I told her she could sit up there on the Cadillac and just rest anytime. So, so remembering those traps that you don't want any tension in, pull the shoulders down. For 2. Exhale. And here's your last one. And then we'll add that extension. So the elbows pull, chest opens up, but not the ribs. And inhale, more than the chin lifting. It's maybe the gaze, the eyes. Eyes kind of.
I usually go to a corner.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I like. The corner where the wall meets the ceiling. Yep. Perfect. And here's your last one. And forward fold. Take a quick release. Let your head be heavy. So you want that stretch up the back.
They say this is not therapeutic.
Oh, we can. It is. Most,
Really?
so many physical therapy offices that do Pilates and have equipment for Pilates. The very modern ones, maybe more. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go for some biceps. Okay, we're gonna start warming up the belly, and then we'll do a little bit of the back side of the arm. So let's go. Palms are going up. So I think I'm going to take my band a little different today. So the straps are out and my palms are up. My arms are long, I'm sitting tall, we'll just start with getting the curls in. So as you curl, you're just gonna go to that halfway point. And then curl, curl, curl up, pulling the belly back, reaching the knuckles toward the toes, and curl. And come on in. And let's go for 3. Try and engage with the belly, keep those arms as straight as you can. There's 2. Our baby holding arms. And they're crooked. And curl back. Here we go. So if you need to adjust, I'm going to adjust a little bit. Loosen up or tighten up. I'm going to draw the hands towards my shoulders, and this time I'm going to rotate my thumbs up. So as I draw in, I'm really trying to keep my belly tight, pulling my navel to my spine, trying to keep my elbows still. My neck is loose, shoulders down, no tension up there in those traps. Boy, you can really get into those traps. And then 3. And 2, not my traps and biceps. Reach the arms forward, curl up, lengthen. Let's set the band down, grab for the toes. Try to pull the shoulders up. Use your hands to pull against the toes if you feel good like that. Yes, breathe it in. I was really disappointed to hear that whole, those sporting events were brought back just for, just like the airlines.
I don't even know why anybody wants to do.
I know.
So
So
can't eat outside.
let's go. Let's go. I know, right? Let's sit up tall. Let's rotate palms in, thumbs up. Okay. We're gonna do that thing that I like to call King Kong. So as you come back, you're gonna draw into the curl. Draw the palms toward the boobs. And
Where they
curl up
are.
and lengthen. Maybe bringing the knuckles together on that curl right in front of the collarbone, center line of the body. And inhale, snap the belly back as you curl yourself up. Exhale, shoulders are pulling down the back. And curl, kind of like a stomach massage. And there we go. And we'll go last one. Curl, curl, curl. And we're going to start our way down. So I'm going to have you take your band. We'll take one foot in. So I'm going to drop the band from my left foot, keep it in my right. Sit up nice and tall. I'm going to extend the leg and lift as I curl myself down, trying to keep that leg just hovering over the floor. And pull those shoulders down. Feel your shoulder blades tuck the chin to the chest. Keeping that hover of the leg, roll it up, nice and tall. And let's go one more time like that. Curl it down. You may feel a little hip flexors, so we'll stretch it out later. Looking to the toes all the way from your shoulder blades come down when the head comes down. Chin to chest, reach. And come on up, lower that leg. We'll switch sides. Leg. Yeah, that feels good, right? So
Like the hovering.
Yeah, you're trying to maintain that perfect hover, right? So leg lifts up. You use as much support as you want on that with the band. Okay? Curl. I just kind of want myself down. And exhale. Curl it up, trying to keep that little hover. And exhale, curl.
Does the back of your sock come off?
Yeah, on the foot that's staying on the
Yeah,
mat.
I thought, is it just
does,
me?
along with my pants.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna bring our knees up, put both feet in the band, bring our knees up to a tabletop. And from here, we're gonna keep our head down. I'm gonna wrap the band so that my palms are inward and I've got my thumbs kind of pointed backward. Okay. So the ends of the bands are out by the feet. Find your tabletop, chest is gonna stay down. So I want you to feel like that band is kind of drawing the shoulders down. Feet are together parallel, and we're just gonna press out and only go as low as you feel like you can control the spine integrity. So you want to make sure nothing's moving in the spine, and maybe work yourself down lower into your arms. And an imprint is always an option. Keep the back side of the neck long. I'm gonna go a little lower. And I feel my lowest part of my belly is the legs down and back. Great. And we'll go for 4. And there's 3. And 2. 1. Hold it. Your legs are long. Keep the tailbone down, lower, lower, lower. Let's go for that 4 count. Exhale or 5. And lower 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. Yeah, lower 2. Yes. 4. Lift. 4. So the shoulders are trying to stay wide. And you can use the band as much as you want. So there's not as much work if our legs were without the band, but just enough. I think. Today, anyways. Last one.
Yeah.
The day before I filled myself up with all kinds of bad food, posture, bend that you spring.
They were asking on the news, how many calories do you think you eat a day? They
You
all
know
said
what?
4,500.
No. Really?
I thought,
Oh, there's
holy
no
crap.
way. Take your band off, let's put it on top of the pieces. That's so interesting because what happens to me is I end up cooking usually, and it's going right across the shins, okay, and our arms are going to come down beside us, or alongside us, I should say, holding onto the band, palms are kind of facing down. I think I end up eating so much that I'm cooking by the time it's
I'm
time to
tasting.
eat, I'm done.
I don't
even
eat
want
my
to
food.
eat. Yeah, me
I don't eat
neither.
until later.
Yeah.
Whatever you eat.
Exactly. All right. So, and my favorite is turkey sandwiches. the next
Oh,
day with
yes.
Cranberry. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're gonna lift chin and chest as we press the arms down. This can be a lot of stress on the neck. So just be careful there. Okay. So we're just gonna really try to keep that chin tucked, look down to the belly and press the palms down. And we'll only go for 4 more.
Keep your neck up.
I try. No, where I'm putting my head all the way down and then rolling up. We'll add that little pulse and stuff. Try to lift up through the crown of the head and over the chest. Over to it. And roll it here. So let's press the arms. Press. We'll only do a few of these because it really is. 4. Pull that belly deep. 3 and 2 and last one, and roll it down, bring the knees in and rest. That's enough neck.
Yeah.
I know it gets really necky, so I do like a little strengthening in the neck, but I don't want so much that you got that terrible tension the next day. All right, let's bring the foot in or band into one foot. We'll bring that leg, or actually bend that leg too. All right, same position, palms in, thumbs up. So now we're going one leg supported, one leg not supported, okay? So less tension, more work for this, opposite of what you would think. So both legs will extend, and both legs will pull in. And both legs will extend, trying to mirror those legs. Hello. And I know we're twins. Is that hilarious?
You're seeing double. I just want to say something.
I know, it's so funny. And I got one leg not supported. Okay,
No one's there.
Don't worry. No, we're just recording. And what's wrong? Oh, everyone's on vacation. One and pause here. We're going to bring the right leg up, lower the left leg down. Switch. And it's kind of like if your feet were in this round. But more work. Yeah. More. But it's funny, this is what you should be doing when your feet are in this round. Sending those legs up and down with the belly too. And
You're always up, flat.
yeah.
Always on.
Yeah,
like it.
yeah, the imprint,
Yes.
yeah. So bring the opposite, like the knees into tabletop, bring that opposite foot in, other one out, decide on your tension here. I want more abs, I'm gonna go less tension on my band. And extend, and bend. So for me, this leg doesn't want to stay in line as much as the other side, but I'm trying to mirror my legs. And going low is harder. And really keep that belly tight. Fork. Ribs come down together. Yeah, you like that. I love it. Yeah, press out, hold. We're gonna bring the right leg up, lower the left, and switch. And nice and slow. Let's work on that little breath thing. And a slow exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 2. We're trying to keep those legs moving parallel in line with the hips. And belly tight. We'll go for 2. And last one. And bring those in, bend those knees, and take a little break. We're going to keep both our feet in the strap for the next one. I have done this. I did it already, but for the first time ever, and I really liked it. So it's really kind of cool. So I'm going to have you actually we'll go first. We'll start with the band on top of the knees. Okay, that's right. Let's start it here so you get the feeling. So then you're going to keep the tightness on the band and open up your arms. So adjust as you need to for the arms. You want them to stay down on the floor, but you want to keep your tabletop knees together. And you're just going to tip the hips to one side. So knees are going to drop as the opposite hip lifts. The arms are pressing down and then coming back to center and going the other way. So depending on the tightness of the band, it might bother your hands. I don't know. Inhale as you tip, turn on that top oblique to exhale, come center. Leaning down. Opposite hip lifts. The band makes it a little more tight, more work to pull against that band. And as you're coming up nice and slow, resist that band pulling you back to center. And pause right here. We're going to take it to the top of the feet, doing the same thing. All right, so maybe a little more slack on the band so that you can go with the arms long and the legs long beside you. And adjust. Arms are wide, shoulders are wide. We're trying to keep the ankles right over the hips, a little flex and tip. And I like to slide that top foot kind of farther. Makes my own moves come on a little better. Yeah, so as you tip to one side, reach that top foot over the bottom foot. Reach it. It's almost like a slide. I feel it more when I do that.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, and you kind of have to think for it. Take it slow. Inhale over. Lift. Almost making that hip that's lifting lift a little more. Lift it up. And come back. We'll go one more each side. And you should throw your arms. Yeah. Kind of crazy. Everything. Your last one. And come back to center. Bend the knees. Bring it in. And set the band aside. We're going to do unassisted roll. Okay, so arms are coming up to the ceiling. Let's see how good we do. All right.
Okay.
Shoulders down. Take the inhale. Exhale. Chin to chest. Reach for the top. Spine is a little slinkier.
You should be
Yes. Yes.
slinky.
So I'm going to curl round and then pull, kind of bend your knees in and pull against the knees so you get that deeper capacity with your hands. Pulling the spine away as you kind of draw the knees in. Fine. We're going to come up to a standing, so we're going to work on that balance. Yay, balance. All right. Go up nice and slow. And if we can fit it in, which I think we can, we'll do that stretching. Okay. So I'm today feeling a little off balance, so I'm going to stand on the floor.
Good.
All right. And we've done this before, so I really want to work on it and all. So you're going to, there you go, you're going to take, we'll start with our, I wanted to start with my right leg. For some reason, my left leg is better, so I want to start on my smarter leg. And I'm going to, so in this position, my left leg is smarter. I don't know why. So I want to pull my knee in, draw the knee in using the arms, the biceps, make sure the shoulders are down. Find a point that you can spot, soften the standing knee. Now you're going to shift and hinge forward as you let go of that knee and start to extend the leg out behind you. We'll keep my arms right where they are for now. Okay, little bend, long, long spine, reach through the toes, crown of the head. We're going to bring the arms out to the side. Pull those shoulder blades together in the back. And, oh, I'm cheating. And bring the arms up overhead. Oh gosh, I'm losing it. And then lower down. And we'll switch sides and do the other. That was good. All right.
Good.
That was really good. Okay. So bend that next knee, left knee, soften your standing leg. Pull it in. Use your hands. Really try to pull the belly back. And draw that knee in. Nice and slow. Stabilize. Find all the toes that feel connected. Hinge forward. Start to let go of the knee as you extend that leg out behind you. And for me, my hands are still clasped. And now I'm going to bring them out to that T. As I slowly reach through the toe, lengthening my spine, pulling my belly in, I'm going to bring my arms up. And float the arms back and come up. We got one more thing to do. Ready? Yeah, good. You did really good. All right. So we're going to start back on that knee we started on. Bring it in, standing leg soft. We're going to press the knee in, and you're pulling the hands against the knee as you press in. This one to me is easier, but we're going to extend that leg out front, straight out from the knee if we can. So pull the belly in, hold it, bring the arms up. Oh, oh, oh. Yes. And thigh cramp. Oh. Total thigh cramp. Okay. Oh, I should stop laughing. Let me clear my head.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, it'll be ugly. Okay. So knee in. Press that knee this time into that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is the bad one. All right. You're going to do it. Pull, pull, pull into the hands as you press the knee. I know. Find those toes. Here we go. All right. Set up all over. Okay. Ready? Extend the leg. This one's terrible. Arms come up and set the leg down. Yes, we're going to stretch. You did it.
Right. Just getting it coached. Finding my feet on the floor.
All right, so I'm going to have you stand. We're going to roll down, go into a big tight stretch and a calf stretch, and then we are done. So you should feel your legs today a little, right?
I think we did our
Yes, yeah, right? Okay. So let's bring the arms up. And then just start to dive down, keeping the wrists going back in the belly, pulling to the spine and that bottom rib, pulling up. We roll in. Walk big steps with the hands out. You can keep your legs straight. I know you can. Yes. And you're just going to set up to start in your plank, but we're not going to stay there. So shift back, drop those heels, push into the hands. Straighten out that spine, lengthen that spine. I'm going to use my hands to press that. Let your head, biceps, ears between the biceps, and then feel the length. Maybe drop the chest a little deeper. And then just like we did at the start of class, we're going to start with the tailbone. Tuck it under, pull that low belly in, start to pull the ribs up, let the chin tuck to the chest, and then roll forward if you're free. Lengthen the neck and go one more time back. Chin tucks this time, press into the floor, round through the spine like a wave, and set the heels down, press away with the hands. Try to drop a little deeper. And now we're going to come into a plank. I'm going to have you step 1 foot forward, you pick, and bring it as far forward as you can. Now you're going to drop that hip down because we did that hanging with our legs today. So we're going to do your hip flexor stretch, especially because you're a walker. Not as much. What did you say?
Not as much.
No, I know, right? Not as much. Okay, straighten the front leg, hands are still on the outside of the feet, and come into your big hamstring stretch. And then we're gonna step that foot down. I want you to step the other foot up to match. From here, we're gonna roll ourselves up, then we'll roll ourselves down and go back into it. A nice big stretch in the spine, shoulders down. We'll just lift the chin to the chest, let the head fall. Feel the stretch. I need it in the back of your neck. Roll it down. So whatever foot you remember was forward,
Yes.
step the opposite foot. Take a big step back. Bend into the front knee, drop that hip down. And I'm going to stay here just for a second. Try to get a little deeper. Press that hip flexor almost down. Now I'm going to straighten that front leg, maybe walk my hands back because I have to. And I'm trying to force that back heel down while I lift the toes. That's kind of my real thing. So I'm trying to keep a flat back. That makes that hamstring stretch harder. And look what I'm doing. You're doing your, look what you're doing with your palms. We're hitting our
Yes.
palms. Isn't that funny?
We did it together. I like it.
I know, it's good. Okay, step that toe down, bend that knee, step the other foot back, and we'll roll ourselves.
I think it takes the pressure away.
It does, and you
kind of